Libra, so this is your story. I actually started doing your video. Is this shaking? I actually started doing your video right after I did the last Virgo video, and then I got the strong intuitive hit that that message was actually for me because I'm a Libra sun. And then the camera just cut off and stopped. So I put everything away and I meditated on the message, and then I took care of that message for me in my life. And here I am back doing now your reading for real. So this is your story. It feels like you have been going through, Libra has been going through a very long journey. And when this card first came out, the word that came with it was a dry spell. Now take it however resonates. It does feel to me that this is very navel area, and then the next card here is very solar plexus area. So take that as it resonates with you. But it feels to me like these Libras have been going through a very long journey that I've felt very exhausting, and I want to use the word dry. But it feels almost like things have sort of stopped for you way before this pandemic came about. It feels like lives had already sort of been in a stalling place. And I say that because there was something very deep within you that needed to be looked at and needed to be healed. I say that because of the Nine of Crystals over here. There it is. It's a spider. The reason why there's been this stalling is because of a wound that needs to be looked at now and healed now within yourselves. And the universe wasn't going to let you go forward anyway without this being looked at and taken care of right now. Now, what that was is a part of you, the part of you, self-worth. This talks to me a lot about self-worth, but this medallion, it's almost like the medallion, what's the other word I want to use? It's not a trophy, but it's I can't remember the word. There's another word that I'm thinking of. That this feels like medal. The medal, it's like you're the accomplishment. Your self-worth is the accomplishment that this dry spell has been putting you through, so that you could look at yourself and your life and find your own self trophy, your own self-worth. And the next card out is the gem, and obviously these two together, amazing message about there it is, the reason why, and this feels like it's dragged on for a while, the reason why you've been going through this dry spell was to put pressure on you to really have to face this wound that was created. And this wound within you is very personal. It has to do with your loving nature to yourself, with your personal home within yourself. I say that because, and I ever only pull these cards as clarifiers, or if I see with the message that I need a more specific, the King of Shells and the Ten of Shells. There it is. You see how they're facing away from each other? This seahorse and this pelican. It's beautiful. It feels like you've been turned away from your own self-happiness, from your own blessings within, and it's been impacting your well-being for a long time, and you haven't been looking at it. And this is why you're in this, I want to say, stagnant place now. it's because it is time now to find your own self-happiness, your own fulfillment within, and become this king of yourself, of your own life. Find the gem within. If I want to show you these two cards. Look at that. It's almost like there's two coins here. It's almost like finding this medal, finding this trophy within yourself is going to bring the diamond out. You're going to understand yourself so much better and value yourself so much that now all you'll have to offer is this very precious energy about yourself. Now these animal spirit cards that came out, the white raven is always been such a strong energy for me. Whenever I'm going through something really harsh and really tough in my life, the white raven always comes out for me. And there it is, white raven and coyote. And both of these, and the reason why I put both of them up is because they both start with the word trust. Trust in the magic, trust in divine detours. So that's why it's been taking such a long time and it's felt dry. It's because perhaps you've been frustrated and you've seen that whatever you've been trying to do or trying to understand about yourself has been taking you on loops and loops and loops in different cul-de-sacs and dead ends. But none of that has been in vain. Trust that all of that you've been going through, all these detours, have not been in vain. And that is the vulture. Nothing is wasted. See that? Yes. So there's an energy here of frustration. That perhaps you've been looking for this answer. You've been trying to understand why you haven't been able to move forward in life. And you felt stuck and you felt like maybe you've been wasting time or a lot of yourself has been wasted. And maybe that's the end product that you'll find, is that because of this wound, you have been wasting a lot of yourself on I don't know why I want to say petty things, but things that were no longer serving you, and that's been dragged on so long that you are, I want to say, mad about it. I don't feel like I'm in control. I feel like these words are coming to me and I'm not really understanding why, but I'm saying them because I believe, I trust that that's meant to be. And then these next two cards, the moth spirit and the mystic. Now I wanted to pull out these two cards together because of the imagery, the moth, and this looks like a butterfly, but I almost want to call it a moth as well. If you can hear that, it's one of my cats. Hi, baby girl. And the moth is surrender now. So I very much feel like surrender this frustration, for surrender this looking for, surrender this. It feels like you've been trying to find things outwardly. You've been looking for the answer somewhere out there when really the answers have been right inside of you this whole time. But you haven't really been turning that roughness into a diamond. And the mystic here tells me that all of this is, one, making you stronger with your own intuition, and 2 and 3, it is making you, expanding your healing abilities, not only for yourself but others, as well as expanding your understanding of your spirituality, of the lessons in life and everything. And this very much feels like a transformation card. All those things are being transformed within you and expanded. And that's, we have two eyes here, but right in between we have this fire, this energy in the middle of this butterfly, moth-like butterfly, and it very much feels this is so, I want to pull these all. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do it this way. We have here, and then we have the right in the middle of the insect over there. We have 3 balls of energy. It feels like 3 balls of fire. it's almost like something in you wants to come out, this energy, this fire energy with this creativity or self-worth or self-image or just loving energy for yourself wants to come out and be expressed, and then transform you into this stronger healer, stronger intuitive person, and stronger in the mental realm as well, because we are an air sign. Your understanding of all of the messages that you get all the time. And it seems to me here that there's no this pandemic, this virus going on right now on Earth, on the planet. This has never presented itself to me like this. Is purposeful to help with your transformation. Take it in terms of take advantage of what's going on now to help you with this transformation. And then the next cards here are telling me that some of you might actually have an outward, a person in your life, a situation in your life that was very dear to your heart. And perhaps that's why you've been willing to go around in this long, dry spell of a journey. It's because at some point it felt worth it because of, I don't know, a spouse, a friend, a family member, someone very dear to you that you love so much that it's been hard learning the lesson because you've been focusing more so on them. Perhaps you've been wanting to help them, not realizing that you are the one going through this to help you evolve, to help you expand. And the way it's coming to me now is it's a woman. It's a woman that's been in your life, that's been driving you through this transformation, whether they know it or not. There's something very obvious that this person is trying to show you and be for you. This lesson that they're here to teach you. And it has not been easy because one, of the desert, and this final card here that I want to show you, Taming the Wind. Taming the wind. So all of this movement, all of this experience that this person has been showing you in your life, it is about taming, being able to tame yourself, to be able to find that place within yourself, so that perhaps you need to become the wild woman. Now, you don't have to be a woman. It could just be the feminine aspect of you that has been ruffled and that needs to be tamed, that needs to be harnessed. That's what's going to help you. This feminine aspect of you is what's helping you evolve, learn the lesson so you can develop more as a spiritual being and as a human being. Is there a different message? I showed you all that. Yes. So, this one. Yes. This is it. Whatever's been going in your life, it could have been a lover, a family member, a friend that's been really dear and near to your heart. Actually, they're trying to teach you how to be as loving to yourself and as patient and as hardworking to yourself through all of this that you have been for them. That within yourself there is a lover, like you can be for other people. You can love yourself in the same way, and that's what's going to help you find that. The Ten of Shells is the Ten of Cups, that fulfillment, that your blessings, your inner happiness. That's what this is all about, your inner happiness. You've been dragging some situation way too long. I feel exhausted. I feel like I'm repeating myself in circles too, but it's time for you to let go. Use this opportunity in the world right now, this lockdown in the world right now, to become this mystic creature that you are. And I as an air sign know, I've I'm going through. I've gone through something like that. I see a little bit of myself in every single reading I do. But yes, I've gone through this transformation. And in some way, it's always ongoing. You can always develop all these aspects of you, but there's something here that needs to be let go of. It doesn't have to be physical. It's a part of you. However you've been loving other people, this is telling me that is how you need to love yourself first. It's almost like you've been giving it away and away and away to other people without giving it to you, and that needs to stop. You need to look within and find that trophy within, become this diamond, to become this mystic, and stop this dry spell, stop this long, really tiring journey, and become, I want to show you these again because they're so beautiful, become this, transform, become this transformation. That's how it came to me. Forgive my English. So this is what I have for you. Good luck with everything, and I will see you next time.